Hey, what's up everybody? So today we're going to check out highlights of my trip to Lome, Togo. Let's get into it. Alright, so as usual, we're going to start off by checking out some trip highlights, including things to do, places to visit, accommodations, and more. Towards the end of the video, we're going to discuss requirements to get into Togo, and finally, wrap things up by showing you how I flew to Togo for free using credit card points and miles. But let's get started. So if you didn't know, Togo is located in West Africa between Ghana and Benin. It's one of the smallest countries in Africa, and Lome is its capital. So I went to Togo alone and really didn't have a plan on what I was going to do. But after doing a little research on the internet, I found a popular beach area called Blue Turtle Bay. As you enter Blue Turtle, you automatically feel a tropical vacation vibe. There are palm trees everywhere and the entire property is well kept. Throughout Blue Turtle, there were different bars where you can grab a drink and some food with friends and just relax. One of the coolest features were the handcrafted tables and chairs everywhere. It was a nice touch. The main restaurant was in this large hut and had a few tables and chairs to lounge in if you wanted an indoor space. Also, I didn't realize it at the time, but there were these small bungalows that you could rent out if you wanted to stay overnight for a few days. As you move further into the property, you reach the beach area. Here, you can sit on the beach and relax, rent jet skis, or engage in a wide variety of beach activities. I heard in the evenings, they sometimes have live bands that come out and play as the sun goes down. Now here's another hangout spot on the beach that was pretty cool. You can sit at ground level or in one of these two-story seating areas. Another cool beach to relax at was Marcelo Beach Club. I love the vibe of this spot too. It was warm and exotic. As you can see, they had many areas to sit and relax. Just like Blue Turtle Bay, here you can order food and drinks while you relax on the beach. I visited Marcelo Beach Club multiple times while in Lome. If you want to leave the comfort of the shade and enjoy some sun, you can go for a swim in the Atlantic or just sit and enjoy the beach. Another cool thing about Marcelo Beach Club is if you don't want to swim in the ocean, they had a swimming pool area to lounge in. Now if you know me, you know I love to try different restaurants. And one of my favorites was Philly Fat. A few other standout restaurants that I enjoyed was La Beluga, you had the Venetian, another good one was La Chuga, and finally there was the Chinese restaurant Dragon Dior. All of these were looked at as upscale restaurants, and you can expect a typical dish to cost about $15 to $20 per person. Another restaurant I found myself eating at a few times was the fast food restaurant The Best Burger, which not surprisingly had a pretty good burger. Here, you can expect the meal to cost anywhere between $4 and $8. Now as far as my accommodations, I stayed at the beautiful 2 February Hotel, which is by far the best hotel in Lome. The hotel has 256 rooms and suites and is in a great location. It's only a 5-minute drive from the beach and a 5 to 15-minute drive from most of the restaurants and other areas I mentioned earlier in the video. So during my 10-night stay, I stayed in their standard room. The room sleeps 2 people, is very comfortable, and every room in this hotel has a great view of the city. I think I paid about $120 per night if I'm not mistaken. A hotel of this quality would be a lot more in the US, so I definitely think you're getting your money's worth and more. My favorite area of the hotel by far was the pool area. Out here they have a restaurant, a very nice pool you can cool off in, and plenty of seating. I spent a lot of time out here. It was really nice. I did a full review of this hotel, so if you plan on visiting Togo, make sure you check out that video after this one. Now, as far as the nightlife, most of the clubs and bars were still closed due to the Rona, but the ones that were open were definitely a good time. First you had the bar La Villa. This outdoor bar had really good music and everyone was very friendly, a good atmosphere overall. Another bar not too far from Hotel 2 February was La Rooftop, much more low-key and a much smaller crowd. There were many other nice spots I wasn't able to record because I was having too much fun, my bad. But believe me, if you visit, you'll definitely understand. Alright, now another very popular beach was Eden Beach. This is a beach many people visit to have a quick bite to eat or maybe a few drinks with friends. Right on the beach, they serve things like whole chickens, beef, kebabs, fries, salads, as well as beer and liquor. The music here was loud and lively, but because of how huge the beach was, you had plenty of room to do your own thing. Alright, now the downside about the beaches near the city center is that outside of the areas where they serve food, the beaches aren't well kept, which is pretty surprising given that neighboring Benin's beaches were almost perfect. Now, if you're looking to hang out somewhere that has a ton of activities in one location where you don't have to move around a lot, then I definitely recommend visiting Harmony Signature. This place is like an event center that caters to a wide variety of people. You can hit up the bowling alley and small arcade room. If you're a hooper, I heard they have some pretty good basketball games here too. They also have a few restaurants, a play area for kids, a gym and a sauna, as well as a swimming pool if you want to get out the heat. I had a very relaxing time in Lome, Togo. It's not a big party town or city that's known for a lot of touristy things to do and see, but it's perfect for a quick getaway to relax and experience something new. I've heard the rest of the country has a lot to offer, and I'll definitely be back to see for myself. Alright, as far as requirements to get into Togo, as an American citizen, I had to get a visa, which I got at the airport on arrival. They offer 7-day visas for $25, 30-day visas for $70, and 90-day visas for $97. As far as how I paid for my flight to Togo, I used 56,000 Delta Sky Miles earned on my Delta Platinum card to cover my one-way ticket from Dallas, Texas to Lome, Togo, and I used 60,000 Aeroplan Miles, which is the loyalty program of Air Canada, to cover my one-way ticket from Togo back to Texas. I earned those 60,000 miles through my Capital One Venture card and transferred them over to Air Canada, who is one of 14 airline partners of Capital One. Again, I had a great time in Lome, Togo, and I highly recommend visiting. If you want to check out some other countries I've visited throughout Africa, you can check out the playlist on the screen. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.